What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to Woke People Making Fools of Themselves by Alpha Central. Let's get straight into it.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host Jack, and today we're taking a look at when woke people make fools of themselves. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course.
Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Do you identify as black? No, it's a serious question because you might not identify. Can you please put the mic? Thank you. Okay.
When I walked into the room,
I am not done with my question.
Hey, young lady.
I'm just asking you to listen to me.
And I'm about to answer your first question.
But I didn't finish my question.
Okay. Yeah, I'm black.
How disrespectful. She asked him a question and cut him off as soon as he started answering.
I like my platform. I'm not going to make any comments.
Been this news article about men that think that they could beat Serena Williams in tennis, right? That they think that they could actually score a point on her. And it's just not the case. She is stronger than that.
What's your experience been? Male, female?
Both Serena and Venus lost to the 203rd ranked male tennis player, which they're phenoms for women. My experience, my husband, he swam at University of Kentucky as well. In terms of accolades and in terms of national ranking, I was a much better swimmer than him. He could kick my butt any day of the week without trying.
Actually, it's funny because Andy Murray, he was been joking about myself and him playing a match, and I'm like, Andy, seriously, like, are you kidding me? Because for me, tennis and men's tennis and women's tennis are completely almost two separate sports. So I'm like, if I were to play Andy Murray, I would lose 6-0, 6-0 in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, because I only want to play girls because I don't want to be embarrassed.
You know she's wrong when the athlete herself even admits she can't beat men. This person is really out here demanding their respect, yet can't respect a single person in the room.
Okay, we're going to go back to the Serena Williams one. That's kind of crazy. I don't like people like that. How are you going to tell somebody... Sorry guys, hold on. How are you going to tell somebody how are you going to explain how how are you going to explain what an athlete can do against another athlete? I don't get the whole male-female athlete thing. Male and female sports are two completely different sports, and we know this. They take the sports completely differently, and we know this. Like, if LeBron played against Angel Reese, LeBron would put her in the ground, and that's just how it is. That's just how it is. There's some sports that women are better at, and there's some sports that men are better at. If you take they separate sports for a reason. If the world felt like that men and women can be in the same sport and it would always be fair, they would have cross-gender sports.
You're on TikTok every day showing us how big you are.
Yeah, and look,
and you're proud of it.
No. There's a difference. There's proud, and then there's just being positive in my own skin, and that's what I am.
Right.
I'm not proud to be fat.
Would you
accept
that by medical definition you are morbidly obese?
Look, if that's what medically you want to call it, then call it.
Well, no,
fine.
you know your weight. I don't.
No. But that's you could say that. Yeah.
Right. So here's my issue with this body positivity thing. People shouldn't be celebrating being morbidly obese, in my estimation.
But that's
because actually it is a dangerous condition that causes many people to die.
No point in even arguing with him. Let his weight do the talking.
Instead of using the typical mom and dad parent titles, there's actually gender neutral and non-binary parent titles that exist. Here are some examples. Pom Pom, Zaza.
Yeah, I don't think me...
That doesn't make sense. Why does everything have to be about gender neutral? I understand how our world is working nowadays and how people feel and how certain people act and what they do and whatnot. But why do I have to change what I call my parents because of how you feel about it? Now, if that's what you want your kids to call you, that's cool. If you're non-binary If you're non-binary and you want your kids to call you those names, that's okay. You can do that. But we don't have to feel the same way that you do, and we don't have to do it. Just saying. But here's the thing. The same way your opinion doesn't apply to me, mine doesn't apply to yours.
Or anyone from my generation could have done that with our parents. What in the hell did you just call me?
Personally, I've never heard of calling mom Zaza, but what else can I expect these days?
And you know that's like an ignorant way to stand, right? Like,
why?
You're over here, I tell you.
I'm actually half handicapped, so that's very offensive that you said that.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I can probably tell.
I'm super offended, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lying and being a high conflict is part of your personality disorder. Why are you looking at women with your eyes?
Are you a woman?
Oh my God! So you?
Oh, I didn't even know. I'm sorry.
Non-binary, so it doesn't really matter.
Hey, that's why I asked. I was trying to be polite.
She really can't handle this.
That's a doozy. He was being polite. What? He wasn't being polite. Let's be okay. Truthfully, dude was being a dick. We know. Standing outside with the sign like that, it's like you're asking for a reaction. But like, I don't know. That one was a little iffy. It wasn't like nothing happened and nobody did nothing. She was just freaking out. Technically, she did get set off that time. I can say that she not that she's right. She should have approached it better and had a genuine conversation, because nobody opinion matters at the end of the day in your mind. But hey, that's just how some people take it.
Same exact logic she uses every day.
Give this little speech, like, you gotta get men, you gotta bring the men, you gotta, like, buy the tickets. Like, went to Indiana Jones and Jaws and every movie that Steven Spielberg's ever made, and by the way, he's never made a movie with a female lead. Sorry, Steven.
Nobody cares. Just because he hasn't made a movie with a female lead doesn't mean that other directors and other people haven't made a movie with a female lead. Not everybody has to follow this set sail book that some people think that they do just because of the way that their mind works. It's not how the world works. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that other people care. I guarantee you nobody else has noticed that but you. It says a lot.
I'm gonna call you out, but it's true. The color purple, thank you. Okay, I'm wrong.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? The color purple. At least she was able to admit that she was wrong, though. She didn't like it. You can tell. But she admitted that she was wrong. And that takes a lot for people to do.
Hey, she may have gotten owned, but at least she actually admitted to her mistakes.
Nobody needs you to advocate for how difficult it is to use gender-neutral pronouns. Nobody said that the gender binary was easy. These are not my preferred pronouns. These are my pronouns. You will use them, or you will not refer to me at all.
Just don't refer
if
to
you
her.
misgender.
I'm good with that. Well, it's just, we shall no longer refer to you at all. Sounds good.
Well, guess we're not going to refer to this person as anything. It's as easy as that.
Now let's hear from this ma'am with this stirring story, which I'm sure is 100% true.
I was at work and a customer called me sir.
Wait, hold on. Wait, whoa.
Well, it's just, we shall no longer refer to...
Did she say man? She either said man, ma'am, or a mixture of both. I couldn't tell.
You at all. Sounds good.
Well, guess we're not going to refer to this person as anything. It's as easy as that.
Now let's hear from this ma'am with this stirring story, which I'm sure is 100% true.
I was at work and a customer called me sir, and I said, sir, actually, it's a ma'am. And then everyone around started clapping.
That shit didn't happen. Don't lie for clout on TikTok. Be nice. That shit didn't happen. And you know it didn't.
And the guy who said it actually got arrested.
Bro, really?
That shit didn't happen. Don't lie for clout. Be nice. You know that shit didn't happen.
Just got arrested for telling the truth. What acceptance? They best be able to take some jokes.
A woman has gone viral because she has a PhD and she took an IQ test next to some guy that she thought was just a dumb rube hillbilly. And the dumb rube hillbilly did better on the IQ test than she did.
I'm Tyler. I'm 21. I'm a high school graduate, and I work in the Marine Corps.
I have my PhD in cancer biology, and I work in a biotech industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, me, I don't know. PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits, stuff like that. And then 6. It has nothing to do with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all of us. And I work in a biotech industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, me, I don't know. PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits, stuff like that. And then 6. It has nothing to do with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all.
What the fuck is EQ? I thought it was IQ. Am I dumb? Am I the dumb one? Whatever. Point to say is, just because, never judge a book by its cover. Point blank simple.
Of us.
One of the biggest downsides to university expansion and to credentialism is that it convinces people that they're much smarter than they are.
Always feels nice to outsmart the person who thinks they're superior.
Are you taking down those flyers?
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why are you taking down flyers that aren't yours?
Because you took down our flyers. Yeah.
I'm not taking down your flyer. It's right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm really proud that you can count, but that.
Why do you need 8 flyers? 1 is enough. Everybody else has 1 flyer up. Be respectful and keep the space and keep 1 fucking flyer.
That doesn't mean that you can take down other people's flyers.
Don't care. If you
Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. That's incredibly rude.
I don't care if I'm rude to you. You're
so you're going to say that. Oh, you're so nice. You want to impact International Women's Day?
Why are you threatened by trans women?
I'm not threatened by anyone. You seem to be really threatened by ideas that disagree with you. And you can't regulate your emotions enough to go to an event or just ignore an event that you don't agree with. You have to, you have to go to flipping off people, and you're covering up people's speech.
Sorry, Snowflake. You can't handle, like, you flipped me off.
Unlike you, words don't hurt me, so you can call me anything you want.
I'm gonna report you, that's it.
He clearly doesn't understand what a fascist is because he's unaware that he is one himself. There are no options, and that's not the point. Means she definitely lost.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you driving in the wrong way of traffic?
No, I just got changed around. I just moved here like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I just got changed around.
Okay. Do you understand what's going on though?
Yes.
You're going into oncoming traffic.
I know, and I just decided that it was better just to turn around really quick. So,
okay.
But I'm sorry.
That's dumb. You don't tell the cops that you decided anything. That's dumb. You don't do that. That's not how it works in the law firm. That's dumb.
I just have like really bad social anxiety and stuff.
I get you.
I don't want to step out whenever you're asking for stuff.
Okay, well, we're past that. Just go ahead and step out.
As an Indigenous person.
This is what our world has come to, man. People use social anxiety, depression, they abuse. People nowadays in our generation, they abuse disorders that sometimes they don't even have. They abuse disorders, they abuse a lot of things that they shouldn't. And it makes the people who really have those things, it makes it harder in their mind. They can't focus, they can't be who they are, they can't think. Because they're always getting blamed for faking whenever the people who are faking are pursuing and getting away with it.
Right back here, please. Miss Perry?
Well, I'm non-binary, so.
Okay. What do you go by?
It's Kai.
How can I refer to you tonight? Okay. Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
I know.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Like probably 3 drinks.
I need to run you through some tests right now.
I'm smelling alcohol. No. How much have you consumed tonight? Probably 3 drinks. Stop lying to policemen. It's never a good idea.
Stand facing me, please.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
Okay.
Okay. Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that. This is the test.
As you know, as an Indigenous person, and there's a bunch of going around, I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
They're using the non-binary card to get out of legal situations now? What is this world?
Often I prepare something, maybe it's a little historical, maybe a little poetic. There's a lot of performative people on this board who will say one thing in support of Black people, homeless people, trans people, and then immediately stab you in the face. So I don't have any words prepared today. I just want you to feel our pain. So I am going to spend the next minute screaming. That is what the trans in this country, in this city, has brought me to.
What is screaming gonna fix?
Oh.
Oh my god, she's so serious. She's so for real, she's actually doing it.
Well, that loud scream she just let off shows that she knows she lost.
Oh, it feels good. You and your small and your way of killing animals, and it feels good for the vegans. You have all the blood on your face and all the blood on your hands. It feels good when you're small.
Go. You're disgusting. What do you think you are? You're just a coward. You're embarrassing me. What am I going to do? Nothing. You're going to die on your own.
After hearing something like this, I'd actually be more motivated to eat meat.
I've always been delusional, yes. And
oh no, not SZA, bro. Not SZA, bro. Please, SZA. Don't say nothing crazy, sweetheart. Don't say nothing crazy, sweetheart. I always had a thing for SZA. Don't say nothing crazy, sweetheart. Come on.
It has led me to great heights and very low lows.
She might be admitting she's delusional, but saying she reached great heights is the most delusional statement of them all.
Look at this article I found.
I mean, she is a rapper. She is very, very known. So I wouldn't put it past her. She has reached great height. I mean, we see where she's at right now in life.
Today, the dangerous rise of men who won't date woke women. Pathetic. I know you probably...
I don't like my generation. At all. I'm gonna keep it a $110. I just don't care for my generation. We're just so slow. I don't even know how we're functioning right now, truthfully. I
can't tell, but I'm quite woke and very alert to social injustice. Woke discrimination in dating should not be tolerated. Also, who wouldn't want this? I mean, look at these bangs. They're perfect. Come to...
This has to be satire. Please tell me this is satire. I'm really hoping this is satire.
Think of it. I've been single for the past 10 years, ever since...
That explains a lot. That makes a lot of sense. It's not satire. She's telling the truth. That's sad.
I started free bleeding in women's marches. But what kind of man doesn't...
Wait.
Bangs. They're perfect. Come to think of it, I've been single for the past 10 years, ever since I started free bleeding in women's marches. But what kind of man doesn't love that level of confidence? I don't even have that many dating requirements. I mean, he has to be a vegan, obviously, and he must have his pronouns in his bio. He must provide proof of vaccination and all his boosters, and he must wear an N95 mask or equivalent during... But forget about because that's what healthcare is for. He needs to be okay with the fact that I don't shave any body hair, but he has to be perfectly manscaped with the body of Chris Hemsworth.
So you cannot take care of yourself hygiene-wise, and it's okay. But if your man doesn't do it, then it's a problem. And I'm not saying that it's okay if neither of them does it, but why can you be unsanitary and not at least trim yourself? But your man has to be.
Also, I must be okay with the fact that I wear natural deodorant. It doesn't really...
That's a problem. You smell like fish boil and eggs.
work, but at least I don't have aluminum seeping into my skin. And last but not least, he must not like video games or sports. So I don't really know what the problem is. I'm a total catch. Did you ever think that maybe it's your attitude?
Okay,
or
it was satire. It was satire, thank God.
Or maybe it's your irrational list of standards? What do you mean, attitude? Also, I don't have to lower my standards for any man or anyone.
She says she's a woke woman. Sounds more like a joke to me.
Yeah, hi. This is just a little message to all the comedians on the internet who think they can just say whatever they want. Okay, free speech is racist, it's homophobic, it's transphobic, and by the way, you will not be successful. Any comedian who thinks they're a free speech and a freedom fighter, they will not be successful. Okay, you will fail. Nobody's watching your stupid sketches, okay? Nobody's making fun of you. They're making fun of you. That's what they're doing. You're gonna be poor, okay? You're not gonna have a house or anything, okay? So just stop it.
Would you get off my property?
Racist. Racist people in Texas. It's hot and it's racist.
Bro just won an award for the best actor. This is exactly how sensitive people be talking about comedians these days.
Get him right. Jack him up, get him right.
The fact she yells, "You have blood on your hands" to a chef says everything. Glad she was removed promptly from that restaurant, and hopefully she gets a trespassing charge. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.
Alright, and for our next video, we have man who ghosts women after clapping cheeks for 7 days straight. This is the newest video on the channel. We're on the same channel. We don't really know the context of the video, but I'm guessing it's about men. Let's get straight into it.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at videos that real men who never simp will love. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Crazy that, like, you hit me up because I just got kicked out of my apartment.
Dude,
and
again? Listen,
I know.
You're not gonna come here with... I don't even know you like that. I wanted to give you a second chance.
But...
And you're back on this bull again.
I really, really need a place to stay.
I don't. Listen, I'm not a charity.
Listen, I can bring my cat. You're gonna love him. His name is Pumpkin.
I don't know. I don't want to meet Pumpkin.
But I already told him about you.
That doesn't matter to me.
He wants to meet his new daddy.
I don't even know the cat.
He knows you.
No one cares about Pumpkin. Find
Pumpkin is gonna be okay. I promise.
a new place to live at.
Would you ever tell your friend if you saw their partner cheating on them?
Did you see me? Did you see that I seen her cheat?
Yeah.
What I'll do, I'm like, I saw you did. You spent 3 years together with my boy. You love him, right? You want to stay with him, right? She says, yes, I do. Every month, £450 into my account for this year only.
So you blackmail her?
What? And after, when I blackmailed her, I'm like, bro, this girl cheated on you, yeah? And not only that, yeah, she gave me hush money too.
I'm loving his entrepreneurial spirit.
Oh hell no! No, we got real broke people out here. We got real broke people. Ain't getting shit. Not today.
If she really needed the money, she would have gotten another job.
Will women sleep with a guy on the first date if the vibe is right?
I know a lot of whores that will do that. See, there's a difference between whores and being like, oh, I'm vibing with you. There are girls that look for guys. They just want to if you make the first move and the guy knows that you're interested, they're obviously gonna go with it. Girls that weren't treated right or treated fairly with another guy, they will see the bare minimum as like, oh my God, he really likes me, and then him. You're so easy. You've never gotten love from a real man. Like, you're not gonna give it up so easily if you respect yourself enough as a woman. Like, I'm sorry.
Finally, a woman who knows what self-respect is.
You prefer traditional dynamics?
Yes.
Okay, how do you reconcile that with being a sex worker?
I don't know. That's kind of a hard thing to like kind of correlate. But just because I have a specific job, I wouldn't say that means I have a certain perspective or like be like more like left leaning or anything.
I guess what I'm getting at is, so you said that you prefer traditional gender roles, gender dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
Do you consider yourself conservative?
Yes.
But
I could be conservative and still do content.
What are you conserving exactly?
In terms of like political views, I would say I'm more conservative.
So I agree that you could be like Republican and be a sex worker. I don't know if you can be conservative or traditional, because I get that you can like cook for your boyfriend and be submissive and do laundry and stuff. Like, I think kind of higher up on the traditional scale would be worker, not having like photos and videos of you online, getting another man.
You can only work with one person. You don't even have to work with anybody.
Yeah, but let's say you break up with your current guy. You now have videos and photos of you out there of you having with another man that's on the internet. And I don't think it would make you traditional to have that out there.
She's not a traditional woman at all. She can become traditional if she wants.
The internet is a big place. Everything you post on the internet will stay. No matter if you think it would be gone or not, it will stay. You might delete it. Somebody else could have it. Your life could be ruined. That simple. Stay safe, guys.
But it starts with changing her career path.
A lot of men don't want a wife, they want a mom.
A lot of women don't want a husband, they want a walking ATM machine. A daddy that pays all the bills. They want to be married but don't want to actually be somebody's wife. It goes both ways. Let that sink in, okay?
And what sounds more shallow? Wanting to be cared for or just wanting money?
And truthfully, men that don't want a wife, they want a mother, just didn't receive the love that they need from theirs. That's all it is. It's the same thing with females who walk around and want money and all this other stuff. It's either their dad was there but didn't care enough and gave them what they wanted and didn't teach them how to be a right person, or the dad wasn't there at all.
Stop approaching women you know you cannot afford. You already see the woman's lifestyle. You see how she living.
So if she's already living that lifestyle all on her own, what exactly is the issue?
You know you can't afford it. Now when she asks you for money to upkeep the lifestyle that she's already living.
Wait. What exactly are these women in these scenarios doing? Why would they be asking men for money in the first place? I thought these women were strong and independent and could do things all on their own. And obviously they've been maintaining their lifestyles beforehand. But yet they would ask men for money while they're dating. That's rather giving the impression that some women aren't as strong and independent as they want everyone else to think that they are. It's either that or they just view men as walking ATMs.
It's not our fault that modern women live a lifestyle they can't keep up with financially.
Everybody on the stream, if you didn't sub, your mother's a hoe.
They all
She
subbed.
should have swallowed you.
But they all subbed.
If you watching, and
Thank
you not
God,
saying-
Clay, shut up, get a new wig.
Shut her ass up right quick. That's how it's supposed to be, my nigga. Don't let no woman play you, gang. Don't let no man play you, gang. Stay true to yourself. Love yourself and believe in yourself.
Who said that?
PHVRVOHSKEPERU just mad. Go wash ya.
You should have never said goodbye. You should have never said goodbye.
Someone had to say it. She was getting a little too annoying.
Way that the bar is so low with men that we talk about them like they're preschoolers. It's like, yeah, he's still learning to talk about his feelings. Yeah, but he does know about questions. Yeah.
Bring me my Uno cards. We actually do the same thing. We're like, yeah, you know, she's working on drinking more than a cup of water throughout the day. Also, she's working on having 3 meals a day. You know, that's way better than just nicotine and iced coffee. Then probably you wouldn't have a headache and your stomach wouldn't hurt. But baby steps. We're working on it.
Sounds about right. If you want to talk about us like we're preschoolers, then we'll talk to you like you're 3 years old.
A message to young men and young men only. I know that when it comes to women and dating, for some reason y'all don't like to listen to women. You rather listen to a bald bit all over a podcast. But take it from somebody that's taking collegiate level sociology classes. You're much better off listening to us than those angry, unloved men that be spitting all over the podcast mics. Okay? It is a fact, a statistical researched fact.
All that is cool what she's talking about, but I'm going to give you a list of people I will listen to before I listen to women when it comes to dating. You know that crackhead you see break dancing in front of the gas station for change? I listen to him. You know that homeless man you seen under the bridge talking to himself? I listen to him. An infant, I don't care if it's a baby, a puppy, a cub, it don't matter to me. I'll listen to that before I listen to these women. A ghost, yes, like Casper, a ghost. If there was a ghost in my house and he was giving me advice about women, I would listen to him before I listen to women. A jackleg mechanic, I'll listen to him.
You can't listen to someone if they don't even know what they want themselves.
That's controversial. The point that she was making is actually true. Don't listen to the podcast. The podcast niggas are not gonna get you no Gucci gang.
Go kiss everyone then. Go kiss everyone then. Go kiss everyone. This is exactly why I don't kiss her, guys. Because I'm gonna have the whole school bus in my mouth. How she mad at me, Chad, when she wanted to kiss another dude?
The whole school bus? Something tells me a father figure might not be present in her life.
I had a problem in the past dating guys where I would kind of try to overpower them and be the more dominant one, and it never worked. You lose respect, you don't like them anymore eventually, and you go about your own way. And I didn't want to fall back into those same habits in this relationship. He also really wasn't letting me, which was where we were really colliding and bumping heads.
He wasn't letting you walk all over him.
He wasn't. And it was just...
And how was he not letting you walk all over him?
He really had his foot down. It was with the emotions, you know, maybe I'm upset about this or upset about that. And instead of kind of babying me and nurturing me, it was like, okay, well, I'm sorry, let's move past it. And I was just like, just because he said he let's move past it doesn't mean I moved past it. Ooh. Like, I need more. I need this. I need, like, let me cry. Let me be mad. This is where females really need female friends. Putting too much on your man is not what you want to do. It just turns them into having female traits, or the relationship doesn't work out. But you'll end up having more respect for your man when you let him stay in his own masculine role and you go find feminine friends.
Or just get therapy if a man who puts his foot down bothers you so much.
Don't date a girl that isn't financially responsible. Even if you want to take care of her after the fact, it's irrelevant because it shows that they are financially responsible as an adult should be. Women get pissed when you talk about how you don't want to pay for the first date, but it's not about paying for the first date. It's about finding an individual that is financially responsible. Somebody who manages their money is not just looking for a person to provide for them instantly. I don't care if I need to provide for you because that's what I want to do as a man. I care if you are searching, scouring the world for a man to look at as a bank account, so you don't need to put any responsibility into this world or relationship itself.
Basically, what he's saying is to stay away from girls who want to use men as an ATM.
Lured me out of a great marriage.
He's saying is to stay away from girls who want to use men as an ATM.
Lured me out of a great marriage is an insane way to say that you cheated on your husband. That's like being somebody and being like, you stole my bullet with your face. And then to be shocked that that dude cheated on you later is insane. It's like, oh, no, I thought you would just cheat for me, not on me. It's like, what do you think, you're special? I know you're lying, though, because if you were like, oh, out of a great marriage, it's like it couldn't have been a great marriage if you were in it.
Sounds like both their exes upgraded their lives the moment they left.
The makeup face. I'll be looking at these women that people get with, and I'll be like, you only see them made up like this. This is not how people look, brothers.
That's terrible.
Do you see that face? That is all makeup. I'm not saying she's not an attractive woman without the makeup, but I'm saying this is how the world works. You are deceived. I have so many women, I tell them, don't put on no makeup when I come over. And I've had girls refuse to let me over. I don't want to see you like that every time I see you. I want to see you. I don't want you to have on makeup and all that on every time I see you. Can I look at how you really look? And then the one girl who did, she just would not. She was like, I have to wear my hair. I cannot let you over without my hair. Corey, why are you doing this to me? I want my 200.
Natural beauty will always be better than multiple layers of makeup. It doesn't matter who you are.
What's the hardest part about dating in Johannesburg?
Most women that you meet are materialistic.
Why do you sound so defeated, man? What about his charm? What about his confidence?
Some of these women don't even care about that.
Why wouldn't they want someone who's funny?
They will tell you that, being funny doesn't pay the bills. Or being funny won't take me to a trip to Mauritius.
How does that make you feel as a man?
Obviously, it makes you feel low. You end up feeling the pressure to always do something. It's only if you go down, like in the rural areas, that's where you'll find yourself a decent woman who's not materialistic thing and then also being influenced about the lifestyle that's going on.
But men are materialistic too.
Yes, but if a guy knows that, okay, cool, I can spoil myself, a guy can go ahead and do it. With women, it's not the same. They won't want to spend their own money as much as we know that, okay, cool, this person has the money and she can spoil herself.
Well, you got a nice watch, you work in finance, you don't have this problem.
It depends what is it that a woman is looking for.
But what are you looking for when it comes to women?
When it comes to a woman, simplicity. Just be simple enough for me to love you.
I guess you gotta go to the rural area.
Sounds like a lot of modern women that live in the West. They're too focused on money and not much else.
Personally, I've never experienced this problem. I've never experienced the whole materialistic woman problem. I know people who have, but I've never went through it myself, and I don't really understand it. It's a little confusing.
Watch this man look a girl in her eyes. And he goes, "How old are you?" And she's like, "I'm 32. And he goes, "You have 2 kids and you're too old for me." Straight up looked this, and she was hot. Bro, she was like 10 out of 10. She was hot as shit. She was a little fucked. Don't get me wrong. She was not a little. She was a lot of fucked.
Oh, that's probably why he said no, as well as the fact that she has kids and her age. There are a lot of factors going against her.
I'm going lab grown with the diamond. Not with that shirt, you're not. Not with this shirt. Excuse me. With this shirt, what? I'm not gonna get a diamond? Damn, lady. Do you have a job? Or does he make all the money? What do you do for work, ma'am?
My profession is Spanish teacher.
Your profession is Spanish teacher.
Habla español?
Oh, wow.
All I heard is, I'm a teacher. We already know teachers don't make a lot of money. I'm a teacher, I'm not making a lot of money. My husband is, though.
Whoa! There's 20 Mexicans behind you. I'll learn from them, dude. You think I'm good? I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm not going to you to learn Spanish.
What lights into
You're a Spanish teacher talking about my shirt on a public school salary? They let you teach kids, huh? That's up, dude. Kids who want to learn a second language. And they're coming in with their, they're coming in with their public school shoes, and you're like, what are those? God. Where'd you meet this lady? She always like this? Or? Yeah? Yeah, you get used to it? He's like, brother, I had a full head of hair when we met, man.
That was the quickest I've ever seen someone get humbled. She will definitely remember this moment each time she goes to work.
Drunk words, sober thoughts.
Yes.
Do girls go back to guys while they're drunk and they regret it when they're sober?
Okay, well, you know why girls go back to guys?
What?
Girls go back to guys because they don't want to add another number to their body count.
Is there someone watching this like, yes? You think every girl right now is like, yes?
100%. Girls keep their body counts low.
That's not true.
Because they keep recycling their exes. Swear.
It sounds like they should be better at picking the right man. That way they won't have to cycle through the same ex multiple times.
you look bad? No, you don't. Are you date worthy? Well, I'm sorry to say, but that's also a no. Look, I get it. Your entire account is nothing but videos like this, trying to get men to give you clicks, likes, and comments, telling you how beautiful you are and how much they would love to date you. Let's be honest. It's all about getting validation and attention, and to be fair, it's working. There's literally hundreds of men on your videos fawning all over you, giving you that validation and attention you so desperately want. But that's the key point, and why the real men, the confident men, the assured men, the ones you actually want to date, won't have anything to do with you. Because you see, these videos that women make reek of desperation, reek of the need for constant validation and attention, reek of, well, neediness. Yeah, no thanks, we'll pass. Because you see, much like all y'all women would say that you would never lower yourselves to date a desperate man, you know, the one who fawns all over you, who needs constant attention and validation, or as you all put it, the one who needs his mommy to take care of him, because, well, those guys are just pathetic. The reverse is true, ladies, and we men ain't got the time or energy to play daddy to you any more than you want to play mommy to those men. And that is what makes today's women so undateable.
So that's why Grandma is still single.
You look at a streetwalker, and I want you to compare it to what's in your closet or what you see that's popular. Do you notice any striking similarities?
You know what I find so interesting about this? Nowadays, men are like, y'all ladies, can y'all please put y'all clothes back on? We don't want to see all that. And women will come around like, don't tell a woman what to do. Don't tell a woman what to wear. Yeah. I find it interesting that now men are advocating for women to dress respectfully so they can be respected, but women are advocating for men. I mean, women are advocating to dress in a way that does not garner respect, but they still want the respect, right? It's kind of like if men cowered behind women, but still wanted women to respect them. It's kind of like, no, you kind of relinquished your respect when you stopped acting in a respectful manner. It's odd. Men want respect for women more than women want respect for women nowadays. Like, I know for a fact I'm not the only man that'll look at a woman that's, you know, pretty attractive, but she doesn't wear much, if you know what I'm saying. And you think to yourself, man, I wonder what she would look like with clothes on. Like, you can really go to some girls' Instagrams and you can't find a single picture or video of them completely clothed. Like, you can't find a picture without cleavage in it. You can't find a picture without their booty cheeks hanging out. And that's so odd. Like, you know, like y'all are putting out the wrong image. You look like a streetwalker.
Respect is earned, not given.
Bingo. He didn't lie. He told the truth. He ain't never lied. And that's just the reality we live in nowadays. That's just how our society works. And it's pretty sad to see it, honestly. Women are starting to show themselves and reveal their bodies younger and younger nowadays. And it's not okay. They have to learn how to fix it.
And sometimes it starts with how you present yourself and dress.
Aren't you in a f***ing bus too? Man, what the f***?
If all women were like this, we would all be done for.
A woman's value is not measured in money. It's not a tangible thing that you can hold. It's not measured in currency. It's not measured in numbers. A woman has intangible values. The things that she brings are priceless. The things that she brings are amazing to the fact that she can lighten up a room with her presence. The things that women bring, you don't have to go to work a 9 to 5 for. So if the things that men require from women are free for women, then why the f*** they get it? If it don't cost you nothing, then why the hell can't the man get it? If it's free of charge for women to do the things that men want them to do, then why the hell are you having such a hard damn time anteing up? All the man asked you to do was to talk to him like you got some sense and like you don't got no sense. And both of those things are completely, totally free. So why is he going without those things? Then and only then you'll understand why you're single and not married.
Another reason why money should be left out of the equation when it comes to the dating world.
Let me tell y'all how I just spent the whole week with the man. Yes, 7 days, got flown out, all expenses paid for, and now we don't even speak. Yeah, it don't make sense. So y'all, I get a random text like, hey, get dressed, pack your bags, I'm finna fly you out. Baby, I thought I made this one of the TikTok girlies. Y'all, I'm already making my vlog like, yeah, whoop. Baby, he tell me, you don't even gotta pack nothing for real. We could buy everything new. Everything? Y'all, swear to God, I'm jumping, I'm screaming, I'm so happy, baby. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm calling my homegirls like, y'all, this the one. Yeah. That extra large, make it a double. Now, y'all, when I get there, baby, he got the whole thing, baby. He looking good. Y'all, he picked me up from the airport, baby. I'm living, okay? Now, at this point, I'm already in love. Y'all, we get to the house, baby, feet rub, everything. I'm like, oh, you knew I was stressed on the plane. Now, y'all, when I tell y'all all expenses paid for, I didn't even have my purse this whole trip. The only thing that I had was my ID for the unlimited martinis I was getting, because I'm an elite employee. Now, y'all, me and this man talking about kids. We talking about marriage, baby. We talking about getting a house, baby. We talking about moving. I'm so overhead, over heels, baby. The week went by so fast. Now, with the week going by so fast, baby, it's already time for me to go home, which I really didn't, but, you know, mama got to come home. Now, me coming home, baby, I ain't hear from the man. All right, well, damn. Good thing my plane was good, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't care. Y'all, it's day number 1. I didn't get a good morning. I didn't get a how you doing. Did you sleep well? Did you eat well? Nothing. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he needed a little chill pill. Maybe he didn't want to, you know, he letting me be. Baby, he letting me be for a long time. Baby.
To be fair, the only reason she probably liked the guy was because of his...
Let's be honest. You said you're head over heels, and all he did was spend money on you. He gave you the game that you were playing. He just wasn't in it for the money.
His wealth. The only thing she ever talked about was his money, not his appearance, personality, or how he carries himself as a man. It seems like she got what she deserved. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to...
I will say though, nobody deserves to be used, no matter what it is. If it's for your body or not, you don't deserve to be used. That's the end of the video. We're going to end this one out with a bang. See you guys later. Peace.